defendant is guilty of lewd or lascivious battery engaged as charged.
Guilty on 9 counts. Soon after the first count is read, a deputy handcuffs 31-year-old Ethel Anderson. The former Mango Elementary Teacher of the Year shows no emotion. Anderson is found guilty of having oral sex and other sexual contact with a 12-year-old boy she tutored on Saturdays at her Riverview home in 2011 and early last year, a home she shared with her husband and kids.
We would make out and tongue kiss.
The story is remarkable, like I told you in opening, because it's not true, because it didn't happen.
During closing arguments, defense attorney Will Knight tells the jury the 12-year-old victim made up the story.
Because he's angry, and we'll talk about that he's been told that he's failing and he's going to be a 13-year-old fifth grader, that right after that is when he makes the allegation.
But in the end, prosecutor Rita Peters convinces jurors more than 230 explicit texts Anderson admits to sending the boy backs up his story.
That was basically a diary of their relationship. That is evidence of the conduct. That is evidence of her crime. What better evidence than her own words?
Anderson told jurors she sent the boy texts about porn and sexual acts to make him a better student. She called it sex therapy.
That was my purpose, was to gain his attention. And yes, I did it in an appropriate way.
Now, both the victim, who is now 14 years old, and his mother cried while the verdict was read. The victim's mother tells reporters she got justice for her son. Meanwhile, Anderson is being held at the Hillsborough County Jail. Her sentencing is set for November 5th. She faces a maximum of 135 years in jail. Each count carries a 15-year sentence.